Hey there, I'm Paige Crawford. Thanks for clicking on My NC Today. On today's show, we're going green, and we're following a Raleigh company's lead to get there. Pete Pagano is the owner of Green Planet Catering. Pete, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Paige.
Of course, thanks for being here. You know, we're also going to talk with celebrity chef Emeril Lagasse. Emeril has been using organically and locally grown foods in his restaurants and in his own personal kitchen for more than 30 years now. And he's sharing his philosophy for fresh, top-quality foods in his new series, Emeril Green. Emeril, thanks for talking with us.
Hey Paige, thanks for having me is all I can say. And I love your town, I love Raleigh, I love the people there. And Pete, hey, thanks for you going green.
Hey, absolutely.
I'm going to let Pete pick your brain here in just a second, but before we do that, I want you to just give us a quick definition of organic, locally grown, and seasonal, because I think people get a little bit confused about what all of that means.
Well, you're absolutely right. Just because it's locally grown doesn't mean that it's going to be organic, because there are certain standards that it really has to be organic. It takes some years to get certified and classified as organic, and I can tell you that from my own experiences with the farm that I have and another farm that I have that we've been doing, as you said, for over 30 years. Basically, we bring that. You know, I've been so connected to the soil for so long, Paige. That's exactly what the premise of Emeril Green is. It takes place in this Whole Food Market in Virginia, outside of D.C., and people have these food challenges, just like what you said, this confusion of what do I do, what do I buy, or maybe I have an allergy, or maybe I'm allergic to gluten. And so we bring these folks to the store, and we spend time together and learn about each other. And then what we do is basically we go shopping. And we talk about all the different seasonality of ingredients and organically grown, and maybe we run into the fishmonger who's going to teach us about wild-caught salmon, or perhaps the farmer who's raising organically chickens, free-range chickens. And then Paige and I, we get to go in the kitchen and cook. And hopefully at the end of the show and the end of experience is that Paige leaves there fulfilled and happy with her food challenge, and certainly with new recipes to go home to share with their family and friends.
Emeril, what kind of differences can people expect when they're cooking local organic produce?
Well, you know, Pete, as you know, the simpler the better. And again, what I tell people is this, is a couple of things, because as Paige said earlier, people are a little intimidated, and they certainly think that it's costing a lot more money to buy organically. And in some things it is, because of, you know, how they have to bring it in. But in most cases, here's the thing. Here's a couple of tips. Stay seasonal. Seasonality, huge word. Stay seasonal, because summer has different things to offer than fall, than winter, than spring, so you want to stay seasonal. Secondly, support your local farmers markets. They're popping up everywhere in America, and basically those folks are mostly growing organically, are certified organically, or they're locally growing this stuff, which is not only helping the economy, but hopefully helping you and your wallet out because of this farmers market and supporting them.
That is great advice. We actually have a fantastic farmers market here. I was just there last week. Pete and I were talking about it. So we'll check it out and we'll use your advice. Emeril, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you very much, Emeril.
Paige, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Pete, good luck to you, and keep going green, my brother.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good luck with the new show. Well, before we go, Pete, I just want to check with you a little bit about Green Planet Catering.
Green Planet Catering is a local catering company. We use as much organic and locally grown products as possible. We actually started a farm and a biodiesel processing company right outside of Raleigh, which is pretty exciting, because we can, instead of really relying on the local farmers market, we can produce these products ourselves. Mm-hmm. We have basically our utensils and our plates are all compostable. So what we actually do is we can have an event, a catering event, and we collect all the trash afterwards and we compost it for essentially a zero waste catering event.
Wow.
Our catering truck actually runs off biodiesel. That we take vegetable oil from our company and from a few other restaurants, and we turn that into, that vegetable oil, we process it, turn it into biodiesel. So we're not really relying on the price of petroleum, and as well as we're not polluting the environment.
Now, if people want to hear more, if they've got an event coming up or something that they want to maybe look to you for catering, where do they go?
You can go to greenplanetcatering.com. And right there you can find a contact link, and we'll get back to you in no time at all.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Paige. Appreciate it.
All right, and thanks for watching.